Disclaimer. In this video we have used audio tools to make a clear audio as the call was distorted and info was not clearly audible. The content in the audio is created for better understanding of the scenario.
Hi GT, this is Guy from... I'm contacting you regarding your GTE interview. Can you confirm if you can hear me?
Hi. Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
Let's begin. When were you born?
Sir, I was born on 2001.
What's the name of your program?
I've applied for a master's in human resource management.
Tell me your agent's name. Why do you want to study in Australia?
I chose to study in Australia for several reasons. First, the education there focuses more on practical skills than just theory. Also, I wanted to pursue a master's in HR management. Although universities in the USA and Canada offer this course, they didn't include certain topics I was interested in, which are available in Australian universities. Additionally, the weather and lower tuition fees in Australia compared to other countries also influenced my decision. These are the reasons why I decided to study in Australia.
Do you plan to stay in Australia after your course is finished?
No, I don't plan to stay in Australia after I finish my 2-year course.
Do you have a job or any work experience?
Yes, sir. I am currently employed. I started working as an executive firm on 15th January 2023.
Do you intend to keep studying in Australia after your current course finishes?
No, I don't plan to study more in Australia after I finish my current course. I want to work in HR in India, and the 2-year course covers everything I need, including practical experience. I think these 2 years will give me all the skills I need, so I don't intend to stay in Australia or take any more courses there.
Could you share your passport number?
Yes, the number on...
Okay, what course did you sign up for?
Yes, I have applied for a master's in HR management.
Why did you pick this specific course?
I chose this course for several reasons. I studied office procedures in my senior secondary education and took an office management course during my bachelor's degree, where it was my major subject. I've seen that business in India is growing rapidly, and there are many multinational companies here, with more expected to come. This growth means there will be a demand for HR professionals who can manage office operations and hire skilled employees. Because of this current and future need for HR experts, I decided to pursue this course.
Can you tell me a bit about your course and what you'll be studying?
Yes, sir. My course requires me to complete 192 credit points over 2 years. It includes several core and elective units. I'll study topics like global digitalization, leadership and management, and global HR management. These subjects are important for understanding the roles, duties, and daily activities of HR practitioners and how they manage business operations. These are the key areas I will focus on in my course.
Why did you choose to study this course at a university in Australia instead of in your own country?
Yes, sir. There are several reasons why I chose not to study this course in India. Firstly, in India, only a few institutes like IIT Delhi and IMI Kolkata offer this course. The courses here focus more on theory and less on practical skills, which are not important for getting a job. In India, employers often overlook graduates with local degrees, and they usually don't offer high salaries or prestigious jobs. On the other hand, having an international degree from Australia gives me an advantage over other domestic graduates, and I can expect a higher salary. These are the reasons why I decided to study in Australia instead of in my home country.
How long is your course going to take?
Like I mentioned, my Master of HR Management course lasts for 2 years, so if I start in July 2023, I'll finish in June 2025.
How will this course help you?
Like I said, the field of HR management is growing rapidly and there's increasing demand in the business sector. This course will qualify me for jobs in this field, and having an international degree will improve my job prospects. I'll be able to apply for roles like Chief HR Officer, HR Executive, HR Manager, and HR Director. These opportunities will help me advance my career and establish myself professionally in India.
What is the cost of your course?
Yes, sir. My course will cost about 35,000 Australian dollars per year.
How do you plan to pay for the course?
Yes, sir. I have 3 sponsors, my husband and my parents-in-law, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. They have saved enough money to sponsor my studies and my husband's stay in Australia. They have about 51 lakhs, which should cover all the expenses for my studies and our living costs while we are there.
How many universities did you send applications to?
Sir, I only applied and not to any others.
Why did you choose that specific university?
Yes, sir. I chose RMIT because it offers the course at a lower cost compared to other universities in Australia, which costs around 40,000 Australian dollars, and the University of Sydney, which charges 50,000 Australian dollars per year. I also compared the course content, and important subjects like global digitalization and global HR management were missing from their syllabuses, which didn't meet my needs. That's why I decided to study only at.
Could you tell me more about the university?
Sorry, sir.
Can you tell me more about the university you've chosen?
Yes, I know a bit about, which stands for Royal Melbourne. It's located in Melbourne, and I expect it will be convenient for me because there is on-campus accommodation available, so I can live there. Additionally, the transportation system is very good, so I shouldn't have much trouble getting around. The university is in Latrobe. RMIT provides many facilities, including strong student support services for international students, which help with things like enrollment. There is also a library and reading spaces to help students focus on their studies. The university offers many other services to support international students.
What did you score on your IELTS test?
Yes, sir. I took my IELTS test on 10th November and got an overall score of 7.5. My scores were 8.5 in reading, 8 in listening, 6 in speaking, and 7 in writing.
How did you learn about this university and course?
I found out about this university and its course by doing thorough research online. I learned that it offers the facilities and program I was looking for.
Can you tell me about your family?
Yes, I'm married, so there are 4 of us in my family, me, my husband, my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law.
What's your husband's name? And what does he do?
And he runs his own electronics business. He buys and sells LED TVs and earns about 5,05,000.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers, an elder one and a younger one. My elder brother is studying, and my younger brother is also studying as well.
What does your husband do for work?
My husband runs an electronics business.
Do you have any loans that you still need to pay off?
No, we don't have any loans. We've never taken out a loan.
Who is paying for your education and stay in Australia?
My husband and my in-laws are sponsoring my studies in Australia.
How many people rely financially on your sponsor?
There are 4 of us in my family. I'm a student and I also work, so no one relies on anyone else financially because we all earn enough to support ourselves. However, we do depend on each other emotionally as a family.
What do your sponsors earn money from?
My sponsors run an electronics business where they sell LED TVs and washing machines. My father-in-law earns about 5,60,000 and my mother-in-law makes around 5,25,000.
Do you have evidence that your sponsor can cover your expenses in Australia?
Yes, certainly. I have proof such as bank statements and balance certificates. We also have fixed deposits, so there is proof of those as well.
What do you plan to do after you finish your studies in Australia?
Sorry, sir.
What are your plans after you complete your course in Australia?
Yes, I have big plans for the future. After I finish my 2-year course, I plan to return to India and build my career here. India has many multinational companies and more are expected to start operations here soon, so I will come back and work as an HR professional, a role that is always in demand.
What are your plans when you return to your home country?
As I mentioned earlier, after returning to my country, I plan to build my career by working with top multinational companies like Tata Consultancy, Mahindra, Reliance, and others. My dream job is to work at Tata Consultancy because it is a globally recognized firm that regularly hires HR professionals. This company offers many benefits to those with international degrees. For instance, as an international degree holder, I would earn about 1,20,000 per month, while those with Indian degrees typically earn between 40,000 to 45,000 per month.
How can you show that you will come back to your home country after finishing your course?
Yes, my husband is the sole heir to all the property owned by my father-in-law and mother-in-law. He will remain in India, and since our marriage is just a year old, we need to spend our lives together. That's a big reason for me to return to India. Also, I don't plan to stay abroad for long. I'm going to Australia only to get a graduate degree to improve my career and skills. So, I will definitely come back to India after my studies.
Okay, do you plan to go back home during the semester break?
Definitely, I plan to visit my parents, my in-laws, and my husband during the semester break. India has many festivals, and I always get excited about them. I want to celebrate these festivals and enjoy them with my family because I will miss them a lot while I'm in Australia, so I will definitely go back to see them during my breaks.
Why should you be given a student visa?
I think I should be granted a student visa because all the financial and academic documents I've provided to the university are real and can be verified. I only plan to stay in Australia to study for 2 years and then return to India. I'm a genuine student and I want to study a course that isn't offered with the same quality and focus in my home country or elsewhere. These are the reasons why I believe I should receive an Australian student visa.
Do you have any contacts in Australia?
No, I don't have any contacts in Australia.
Do you know about the refund policy?
Yes, I know about the refund policy. If my visa application is denied, I will need to request a refund. It takes up to 28 working days for the money to be returned to my bank account. That's how the refund policy works.
Do you know about OSHC? What about the OSHC insurance policy?
Yes, I know about it. OSHC stands for Overseas Student Health Cover. It's important for international students to have OSHC. It's there to help students if they get sick or injured, so they can get medical care. It's required for students to have this insurance.
What will you do if your visa is denied?
Sorry, sir.
What happens if your visa application is not approved?
It would be tough for me if my visa gets rejected. If that happens, I will look into the reasons why it was denied and fix any mistakes I made. Then, if the university and the embassy allow it, I will apply again. I hope that with these changes, my visa might be approved. If I can't reapply or if it's denied again, I will ask for a refund.
How can you show that you are a genuine student?
Yes, I can prove that I am a genuine student because all the information I've provided, including my academic records, work experience, salary statements, and financial details, are real and can be verified by the university. There is nothing fake or fraudulent in my documents. My only intention is to study in Australia, and I don't plan to stay away from my family for long. Since I have my family and a new marriage in India, I will definitely return after my studies.
Do you have kids?
No, my husband and I don't have any kids right now.
Okay, the interview is finished. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you.
No, thank you.